Many non-diabetic and some diabetic patients feel let down and left behind by Eli Lilly because they don't have insurance coverage for tirzepatide. So they are wondering, why are all these updates with the company important to them? Well, let me tell you why. You guys, I listened to the earnest call, and this is part 2 to that first video that I posted. And I want to let you know, Eli Lilly is really working hard to get FDA approval for this medication for weight loss. They have a firm and a great understanding that obesity is a chronic illness and needs long-term treatment, you guys. They are really trying. This is why it is so important for you guys to get on those earnings calls and listen to it. Now, I will be making a YouTube video and I will be posting the link for the earnest call, and I need you to listen. But until then, I'm going to post and talk about here what is happening with the oral medication for weight loss that is in clinical trials called orforglipron, and then I'm going to talk about retatrutide, and then I'm also going to talk about where we stand right now with tirzepatide. So let me make it quick. I did write notes so I can get you guys in and out. Okay, so let's start with orforglipron. Now, there are 6 doses for this medication, okay? And it says patients with overall mean body weight of 190 kilograms is the baseline study, okay? In phase 2, it's a tablet that's taken orally. It's a non-peptide GLP-1, and they are saying there's an average of 14% reduction of body weight at the 36-week mark. And on the second highest dose, 75% of the participants decreased their weight by 10% or more. It also decreased their systolic blood pressures. That's that top number. It improved their lipid levels. And there were some common adverse reactions, GI related, that were mild to moderate. In type 2 diabetics on orforglipron, in phase 2, there was a mean reduction in A1C levels at the 26 mark at 2.1%. And also on the highest 3 doses, 90% of those participants decreased their A1Cs less than 7. Hello, you guys. Okay, let's move on. Retatrutide. Now, they are doing studies in obese patients, in patients with diabetes, and also patients with non-alcoholic fatty livers. So retatrutide it's a triagonist. It has GLP-1, it has GIP, and glucagon triagonist. Okay, so for patients with non-alcoholic fatty livers, their liver fat decreased 80% in 24 weeks, y'all. Did you hear what I'm saying? 80% in 24 weeks. In obesity, the mean weight loss dropped 17.5% in 24 weeks. With the 4th highest dose for this medication in 48 weeks, patients dropped to 24.2%. which is 58 pounds on average, you guys. And this is a balance across both genders, okay? So the 3rd and the 4th phases will go out to 68 weeks and 80 weeks. Now, whereas with diabetics, hemoglobin A1Cs drop 2% on average, plus their weight loss. Do you understand what I'm saying? They are advancing to the 3rd phase of this study, you guys. And from the looks of it, from the results of phase 1 and 2, it looks great for the future. And it looks great in treating obesity, sleep apnea, knee osteoarthritis, and diabetes. So they'll be doing studies in those patients as well. Is that not great? Now, let's touch on tirzepatide and then we'll get out of here. As far as tirzepatide, we know that tirzepatide already went through first and second phase studies, and then they presented documentation, or they submitted for FDA approval for weight loss. They did not have to submit phase 3 and phase 4. But in phase 3 and phase 4, it also showed that in phase 3, there was a 26.6 mean average weight loss in those participants. And then in phase 4, there was a 26% mean weight loss in those participants. And then when they went out to the 36th week, they gave half the participants a placebo and half the participants tirzepatide. Now, the half that received the placebo, they began to gain their weight back. I wonder why. Whereas the other half that continued on tirzepatide continued to lose weight. What did that do? It solidified that obesity is a chronic disease that requires lifestyle changes as well as medication treatment, you guys. We all know that tirzepatide was submitted to the FDA for weight loss management during the quarter 2 phase, and the approval is anticipated by the end of the year. Hopefully, everyone who is posting October 1st, I hope that is true. And if you think that has nothing to do with you because your insurance doesn't cover it, it absolutely does, because it gives you the opportunity to do a prior authorization using the diagnosis code obesity and other things, PCOS, all the other things that we used to use to get prior authorization approval. So, you guys, this information is definitely detrimental to your health. It's good for you to know. So don't always wait for the content creator to post. These things are available to you because you are a patient and you deserve to know. But most importantly, you need to know. So I hope this information helped. You guys be blessed and stay educated. Love you guys. Bye.
Hi, I'm Keisha Dixon. I'm a lifestyle influencer and I'm glad you found my channel. I post weekly videos, so make sure to hit your notification bells so you don't miss any of those future uploads.